Hello, hello, and welcome back as this run continues its downhill plunge like it's in a race with Kevin Spacey's career in XCOM, War of the Chosen. A lot of folks in the old infirmary here, and you know what? I've got kind of an odd relationship with this particular run. I'm experiencing some cognitive dissonance in that I like it, but also I sort of despise it. All things considered, I mean, I feel like we're doing okay. I'm not dissatisfied with the run. The overall campaign is going reasonably well. I don't feel like I'm clutching at a handful of sand like Freddie Jones in Krull, trying to make it back to report to Prince Colwyn where the Black Forest is going to be before I run out of time and everything slowly slips away. I'm not clutching at straws. That said, contrarily, every single mission we've done lately has felt like getting hit in the face with the hot stream of piss. They've just been grindy and cheap and long and really not overly fun. I'm having difficulty reconciling in my mind. Honestly, the perfect analogy, I feel a little bit like a kid whose parents have taken him to a water park. I'm excited, I'm enthused to be like, yay, water park, except then we get there and I find out that the water park is actually built on a sewage treatment plant. Yeah, there are water slides, and yes, they've got a wave pool, but the water slides are filled with gray water from like old laundry loads, so you got a lot of dishwashing detergent and like fabric softener and, you know, some urine in there. And it's hard to have fun in a wave pool whose main function is separating solid waste from liquid. It's just, you're bobbing around in there, and you're not the only thing bobbing around in that wave pool. A lot of turds in there too. It's just, yeah, it's great to have a fun day with your family at the water park, but also I don't want to get that water in my mouth. That's how I feel about this run. So we can go pick up 68 supplies, which I don't really care about. Resistance contacts we do want to pick up. We got another supply ship. We really could use those alloys. You know what? 68 supplies. I don't even remember what we were scanning. I think we were scanning our actual supply drop, then our plan was to go hit the resistance contacts, then try to get over to that airstrip before it expires, because we do need those alloys. I don't care about these supplies, I don't really care about the power fluctuations. It'd be real nice if signal jamming would just go the fuck away as well. Alright, we're gonna ignore that. Let's get back to the airstrip contacts. We need to hold out for another 6 days, guys, and still have this event available for us when those 6 days are done. You gotta hold on for one more day. Or in this case, 6 more days. Sorry, Wilson Phillips, I'm misquoting a little.
We've located one of their facilities.
Alright. Well, we've got one in China. That's easy. It's gonna make our leap across the continent a little bit easier. We can just go due east. This does sort of emphasize the fact that we really need to get working on our safety valve as well. Oh, thank God, Muton Autopsy is done. Advanced grenade launcher and plasma grenades are now both available. I want both of those things. Alien encryption is inspired. Yeah, you know what? I don't give a shit about alien encryption. What do I care about? Anything that's going to get us... Well, never mind. I was going to say anything that's going to get us through our next story mission, but the thing is... Alien encryption is that. It's only going to take 4 days. Alright, we may as well knock it out while it's inspired. We do still need to build a proving ground. We don't have one. It's got to be done. Avatar Project, because, you know, we don't ever just get... The Avatar Project pips are like Lay's potato chips. Nobody can eat just one. When they get one, they get like 9 in a row.
If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
I'm working on what I can do, Bradford, here. You got to cut me some slack, man. I'm only one man. You gotta be shitting me. 3 pips in a day. I mean, sure.
Commander, if we want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar...
Honestly, Bradford, I don't know what the fuck I can do to stop them at this point. They're getting 4 pips a day. Never mind, maybe it is all slipping away like Freddie Jones and Krull.
Our people seem to work well together, Commander.
Alright, we got Lieutenant Taha Masabo Reaper. Red Brown, you better have leveled up, Red Brown. That's all I'm gonna say.
I hope you've got room for one more.
I definitely have room for one more, and we're definitely going to have to inspire a new mission here, and that one is definitely going to be Reduce Avatar Project Progress, because gotta have it, even though I would very much rather do Hunt that shows 14 friggin' days, though. Okay. Do any of these have a promotion, just out of curiosity? Nope. Alright, reduce avatar project progress it is then. If we can send a bonded pair on this mission, that will help us out a little bit. Do we have a bonded pair? If so, who could we spare? I'm looking at the roster here and it ain't exactly looking like Peachy Keen. Bradford, if Morgan Freeman wasn't hurt, I'd just send you two out. I don't want to send Stallone and Swift. That's a bad idea. Steve Irwin doesn't have a bond mate. Okay, Tara Reid, who's your bond mate? Napoleon. Is he available? He is available, and aren't we waiting for, like, negative trait removal? You know, let's... I think we can maybe get away with this. Let's send Napoleon and Reed. Soldier captured... Oh, you know what? Soldier captured, soldier wounded. The only reason to send a bonded pair here is because... Let's negate this. Okay, this is perfectly fine then. I was worried about these two winding up being ambushed and not having quite enough soup to fight their way out of it, but now that I look at it, we're going to be just fine. Let's also head down to the armory, take a look at the new soldier here, Taha Mabaso, and get her promoted if possible. So we're going to want remote start because it's amazing. Shrapnel is real good. Target definition I also very much like. We're going to take shrapnel for now. Distraction, now silent killer, absolutely. That leaves us with 20 points. I do like needle, but we're going to take target definition just because it's real good. And that leaves us with 9. Is there anything we maybe want to spend a few extra points on? Needle is not bad. Distraction, it's 12. That would cost... We almost never get a kill with the Claymore when we're not in shadow, though. That's the thing. I just feel like that's not worth it. Also, you are a combat genius. Hells to the yeah. I'm glad to have a Reaper back. That mission, I feel like, was a totally worthwhile investment of our time. Now we got to start working on resistance contacts and the safety valve and research. Shadow chamber is available. Yeah, can I build a proving ground, though? Because I really need to do that. Actually, can I just build a proving ground? Science research. What do we want? Psionics? No, I'm not building. Probably not going to train any psionic troopers because they're not very good. So we have a lot of autopsies that are available to us here. If we're going to be doing an autopsy, I sort of feel like that should definitely be an autopsy on a faceless. Where is my faceless autopsy? Where's my faceless autopsy, though? There it is.
I am at a loss for words to describe the difficulties we have had in attempting to handle this creature, affectionately
really, Bradford? Sorry, did I just call you Bradford? Wow, burn to Bradford. Sorry, Tigan. Well, sorry, Bradford. I'm not apologizing to Tigan.
Semi-solid outer layer seems to be slowly degrading now that the creature has expired.
Yeah, what you meant to say, Dr. Tigan, is that it looks like a half-melted candle with penises dangling from the top of its face. It looks like a penis-faced candle. The penis candle. Also, we haven't really had that difficult of a time dealing with the faceless, Dr. Tigan. I mean, we've done okay against faceless. Alright, we got our gorilla op. What are we going to be doing? 190 supplies. I don't like Dark Tower. What's the alternative? We have to stop a major breakthrough that... No, I mean, this must be countered. We cannot not counter this. We're going to go sabotage this transmitter. This is a must. We can't give them a major breakthrough. If we give them a major breakthrough, that's it. We're on doom counter time and we have no safety valve. So this is a must win here, folks. Alright, we're going to need the best possible team we can get. Even if that means taking our newly acquired Reaper before they're properly on board. And I kind of feel like, yeah, we're going to. So we're definitely taking Stallone. We're definitely taking Tay-Tay. John Bathtub Bradford, all right. You're with Morgan Freeman, who's wounded, but do we have a better specialist? You know, we could probably get by with Steve Irwin on this one. Let's take Steve Irwin and wait for Bathtub and Freeman to be back rolling together. Give me a Babasso, old bones there, and then Teddy in the bench for follow-up. Feels pretty good. This is a pretty stalwart team here. Yeah, Crocky Pete, it's about time you got old Steve Irwin back in action. Got to say, mate, it's been a while, and, well, I'm looking forward to killing me some aliens, Pete. Really quite looking forward to it. And also, you know what you should probably do before we go on this mission? Let's go build some items, shall we, Pete? I mean, we got some upgrades down there, mate. We can get some more boomy boom out of old Sylvester Stallone there. We can fire him up, if you know what I'm saying. Crank him full of HGH before we take him out on a mission. Good call. Good call, Steve.
What can
Let's
I
do
do
that.
for you, Commander?
You can build some items, Lily. Specifically, you can build... Well, okay. We're going to have to marshal our alloys very carefully here. I don't care about the Ripjack or the Bullpup. The Advanced Grenade Launcher, I definitely want. Items. Plasma grenades are just an automatic upgrade? I mean, I definitely want the Grenade Launcher upgrade. Mag Cannon upgrade, I also definitely want. The Gauss Rifle upgrade. Tim, can we do both? We have just enough to do both. Okay. I am comfortable with this. All that stuff feels...
I wonder if this is what it was like in the old days. Always on edge.
And again, I'd like to point out, we're not caring... We still don't care about... Still not caring about actual supplies. We have more than enough. How come we don't have... Son of a bitch, the grenades are a proving ground project, Pete. You always forget that the Mutant Autopsy just unlocks them. It doesn't actually start them. So we're going to build a proving ground then, because we should have had one a long time ago and don't. And guy over here clearing this alien debris, yeah, you gots to go. We're going to reassign you, assuming I can get to that interface. We going to reassign you. Zuzana Nowak. Well, I mean, Cousin Zuz is going to keep doing what she's doing. Ephraim Chazane, though, congratulations. You're off this digging project and you're on to a construction project. Get your ass over here. Drop the shovel and pick up a hammer or a wrench or something. Get to work. We need that proving ground. We're going to need a... You know, this is one of the reasons we've been in so much trouble hacking robots is we don't have a skulljack because I'm an idiot. Also, it's an opportunity for our specialists to contribute more in combat because we can have the specialists dive in and just one-shot kill an advent, which is also useful. Crikey, Pete, you've seemed a bit down there, mate. You sure you wanna go through with this mission now? Yeah, I mean, like I said, looking, you know, I don't want to go into combat, Pete, with the commander who's not feeling as good as it's possible for him to feel. I mean, I want you confident. I want you powerful. I want you on my side doing work, Pete. You know what? Superior scope this bad boy. I want Sylvester Stallone hitting those shots. Tay-Tay, how's it going? Let's get you a solid little weapon here. We're gonna go for the shard gun. You got, what, a hair trigger and advanced expanded magazine. I'd really prefer you had the laser sight, but I think either Teddy or the bench has that one. And in all things considered, as long as somebody is wielding it. I mean, I don't wanna fire shots at you, Tay-Tay. I don't wanna say, oh, you're suboptimal, but where is my other gun, though? Did I send it on a covert operation? May have done. Should have. Okay, I guess I sent that on a covert operation. Alright then, medkit, let's get you a flashbang. Tay-Tay, you rocking anything else? No, you're good. Alright. Newbie? We can't really do much for you at all. You're just sort of rolling with what you're rolling with. Besides, we're bringing you for explosives anyway. Teddy the Bully Roosevelt, it's time for you to get out there and bully. You got your shard gun, you got your frag grenade, got your arc blade. Not much else we can do for you. Bradford? Get off of my mission. Where's the bench, please? Oh, Thurgood Marshall is tired. You know what? Do we have another ranger who could fill in? I don't want to send Teddy without the bench. I just don't. We could send Abraham Lincoln and Jolene Judd. I'm not sending this. You know what? Thurgood Marshall, on this one, you're going to have to fight tired. I'm sorry, that's all there is to it. You're going to have to suck it up. You're fighting tired on this one. We have to thwart this event. We can't not. It's going to earn you a little time in the hospital, probably way longer than we're going to be comfortable with. But it does give us carte blanche to get Thurgood Marshall injured. I mean, if somebody has to get hurt now, we know Thurgood Marshall's winding up in the infirmary anyway. So if somebody's got to jump on a grenade or take one for the team, the bench is that guy. He's getting benched at the end of the mission anyway. We might as well capitalize on, take full advantage of his benching. I hate to be the one to offer the dissenting opinion here, Thurgood, but somebody's got to write it.
During a recent
recent scouting operation, our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic transmitter Advent just deployed.
Is that a fact, Bradford? Because all I can see is one really big black screen. Oh, good. It's another one of these missions that I absolutely despise.
So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Yeah, let's go down in these tunnels here and wander around, and at least there's no lost. Okay, so plant the X4 charges on a psionic transmitter, delay the transmission, etc., neutralize all enemy targets. Effectively, this mission is still just kill everything, as always. Alright, Mabasso, I'm not going to get you spotted straight out of the box. So let's have you come down here. And if we can, I would love to see you slip up on a pod and be able to vaporize them for us. We have to go so far, though. Just once, can we get one of these missions where the objective isn't 8 trillion miles away? Alright, so we have no enemies. Well, we're gonna have to advance at full speed then. We have to take a moment to take advantage of what we got going here. Well, they're gonna be coming this way. Alright, the bench. Let's get you behind Teddy. Steve. Why do these guys not have... I can't see their... You know what? I was going to say I was going to put Steve up here, but I can't actually see those enemies' detection radiuses, and I'm not risking having somebody blindly run into a pod and activate it. It's just not worth... It's not a good risk. It's not worth the effort. It's not worth the chance. There's also potentially another pod down the hallway, because I see more detection tiles. Or it could be the third part of that same squad. If these guys run into us, that would actually be very useful. So I only see 2 guys. Oh, they got a third. It's actually 2 pods. And we're pinned down, so who can see the members of that third pod? Nobody can see. They're over there. Well, if we activate, they will spot us. Alright. Not necessarily the end of the world, because we did bring our girl Bones up here. Alright, Emily Deschanel, it's time for you to go in there and do some work for us. We need you to be able to see those guys at the end of your turn, but, like, not also be seen. That's extraordinarily risky, because I know if I put you there, they're absolutely going to walk towards you, even though they have no business to do so. So instead, I think I'm going to bring you up here.
I will go. I have the objective in range.
Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy.
Yeah, that's the first thing we've seen to buy us some turn timer as well.
It may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
So we want to get... I was going to say we want to get as close as we possibly can on these guys, but the thing is, everybody is already that close. I mean, we can bring Taylor Swift on an end around here. This is the only extra advantage we're going to get. The rest of the team is going to have to overwatch. Bench here. I guess we'll bring you over around here. Can drop you into overwatch. If these guys stumble onto us somehow, we can start cracking them open. Really what we want to do is get this pod to go boomy boom, explode, die. Alright, we still got the drop on those guys. It's a good thing we didn't take cover where I was sort of planning on taking cover, because that would have ended in absolute catastrophe.
Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
You're right, we only have 2 turns left.
Placing the weapon.
So we're going to have Mabasso drop the Claymore. She can... I was going to say we would like to have her shoot the Claymore as well, but she can't see it. So we have to activate this by shooting the Claymore, and instead of shooting the Claymore, I think what we're going to do, let's have Sylvester Stallone detonate it with a grenade, and this pod just goes away. The combination damage grenade Claymore here is going to end these guys, and then we'll have to deal with the Muton and his buddy. So we're revealed, all things considered, perfectly fine, except for that there are 2 pods back there instead of 1. Yeah, there's another Advent officer back there, so when we go forward to fight these guys, and we're going to have to do that, we're also going to activate another pod. That's most unfortunate. Bones? Can't see anything. I kind of wanted you to kill the deal, but I guess that's off the menu. Well, let's see exactly how screwed we are over here, I guess. We can at least use you to eavesdrop on this.
An alien patrol.
Shield bearer advent officer. Not great, but all things considered, probably not the end of the world. Who has a booming grenade and not much else to do? Tay-Tay, you got the running gun. I'd rather not use you. All of these moves activate another pod. What I want to do is expose these guys without bringing... I want to expose them, but I don't want to bring extra enemies to the party. We're going to bring extra enemies to the party. That's just... You know what? We should just be okay with the fact that those guys are going to be activated. Yeah, you know what? Those guys are going to be activated. Let's just deal with it. So, Teddy... Up here. Go ahead and pop them. We're gonna have to deal with these guys. Let's just come to grips with it, Pete. Sometimes you just gotta fucking knuckle down and bite the bullet. Alright, which guy can you kill? That guy almost certainly. Muton, you have a 1% chance to miss him. We can probably get you some help on the Muton. Don't shoot at that man, or that man. Let's take the slam dunk. This is a guaranteed kill. That's one enemy off the table. I do know that was good. It was, in fact, good. So what we're going to do then is let's go bonus action. Thurgood Marshall sitting in the back giving his boy Ted a little bit of extra help. Be like, Teddy, I can see that... No, Teddy, you're not throwing a frag. Thurgood Marshall's going to then follow that up with a bit of boom, boom. Okay, shredded some armor, exposed that man. It's your chance to kill him, Steve. Basically 0, so we can't afford to take that chance. We'll do something else with Steve Irwin. We've got other options. Theodore Roosevelt, I need you to end this man's life. But hey, Pete. Theodore Roosevelt's still alive and kicking, but you know who ain't kicking no more? That guy. He stopped even twitching. Then we send Tay-Tay up. She chops that man in the spine. And that leaves us with Steve Irwin to help out. It's got to be done. All right, Tay-Tay. Run and gun and put one in this man's spine. I really wish we could do a little better cover at the end of this move. But we just don't have options. Taylor Swift has been spotted. They spotted her too late, though. They're always too late for Tay-Tay. Taylor Swift did not critical. That's extraordinarily bad. Alright, so Steve Irwin. I think what we're going to do is have you come up here, take cover, and whip a flashbang. It's about the best we could do. Also, well, Teddy Roosevelt's taking one for the team here. We said we were going to try and have Thurgood Marshall be the man who took one for the team, but it's going to be... So this man appears to be immune to frag grenade or immune to flashbang somehow. Land it there. This is the best we can do. I got nothing else. This is the best we got. We did manage to disorient him. He is flanked, by the way. Ah, just what I needed. An opportunity to deal with the fucking Chosen when we're already on a goddamn time limit. This mission... I really feel like it can eat my butthole. And yet my work is never done. I really feel like this mission can eat my butthole.
We just picked up the Chosen assassin.
Yes, I'm aware, Bradford, but we have no time to stop to deal with the Chosen. Okay, Tay-Tay got marked. Probably gonna also get shot at. Of course she got hit for catastrophic damage. And Thurgood Mark. Yeah, this is just what we needed. You better kill this guy, Marshall. Nope. Well, Taylor Swift is probably going to get killed. Or you're going to shield? No, he's just going to... No, he is going to shield. Yeah, well, the problem is the guy we had who could have gone and shot at the fucking transmitter, Bradford, has decided to freak the shit out because somebody got shot once. We can buy ourselves an extra turn. This may or may not eliminate our concealment, but we have nobody else we can spare to do this. We're revealed. Of course we are. We will have to reconceal ourselves. So this guy here definitely needs to not be alive anymore. What's your hit percentage like here? 73% is not great. But also, we don't really need cover at the end of this turn, because I'm going to have this man be dead. Either Tay-Tay's going to get him, or we'll get him with the combo play to fire from... Yeah, this is fine. We're going to be bold here. We're going to assume both of these guys are dead and that we don't need cover. And when Taylor...
Not good.
You're right. It's definitely not good. That man is still alive. Well then, Taylor Swift, I guess. We don't have a whole lot of outs here, do we? Because we're not going to be able to kill this man in one shot. We really needed that to not miss. Well then, we're fucked.
Sure thing.
Except for Steve Irwin. And it's right, Pete. You thought, oh, the chips are down, things are out, everybody's done for. What are we gonna do, mate? Then little Steve Irwin came over and he's like, I'll tell you what we're gonna do, mate. We're gonna win this, because I'm Steve goddamn Irwin. Tay-Tay coming in with her Blade Master shot. And... Uh-huh. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this man, actually. We gotta drop a heel on Taylor Swift. Toot sweet. Otherwise, the Chosen could come out of the shadows and just kill her. Also, here's the thing. With the network separation deal, we have only seen one of those... We've only seen one of the devices that we can use to buy ourselves time. We've only seen one. There's another one. Are we going to be able to get a shot at it without spawning a pod? Maybe?
Moving out.
We may need to conceal here.
The elders know your kind well, Reaper. Token collectors, we have seen you.
Alright, so Steve... Oh man, okay. Things are getting real tense here. We don't need Overwatch because the Chosen could just jump out at us and be like, aha, here you go, fuck you. She just leaps out and gives us the finger. We're ready for that. We know about the leaping finger. We're comfortable with it. We've come to accept it. What are we gonna do? We're gonna gremlin heal Taylor Swift because everybody gets hurt every mission now. It's just the way it goes. We gotta give her enough health that the Chosen can't drop her in one shot, and you know, I'm kinda concerned that that may not be enough. Keep going this way. Any action we can get to put a shot on one of those, we want to do it. Can anybody get line of sight to that? From any tile. Why is it invisible, though? Sincerely, this thing is utterly unhittable, huh? Just can't be touched. No, I mean, that makes fucking perfect sense that it would be invisible. Well, you're gonna really need to go faster. We're just barely hanging on here.
10-4.
So we should be able to get somebody up. Okay, so Teddy Roosevelt can see it from there. We should be able to get somebody up to see that thing. Stallone will be able to see it from there. All right, we'll move him forward. We're gonna get ambushed by a Chosen this turn. It's gonna happen. I'm expecting it. Here she comes. Yep, see, there she is. We knew it was going to happen. She's, of course, going for... She's going for our most dangerous unit. This is fine. This is actually better than fine. We're going to be okay here. She's going to Bending Reed. Nobody touches Taylor Swift, bitch.
We've got the Chosen right
And she summoned the Faceless. Taylor Swift is dazed, so we're not going to get our Blade Master actions here, which we should get. So now we got to deal with the Chosen and the Faceless. We have plenty of people who can get Taylor Swift on her feet. Mostly it's going to depend on where you end up. Ridiculously far away. Honestly, I don't know if it's even worth us making a go at the Chosen. I kind of feel like it's not. So we need somebody to revive Taylor Swift. Okay, the bench, that's going to be you. Go ahead and get Tay-Tay up.
Come on, get back in the fight.
Taylor Swift is no longer dazed.
You've come for your friend, and the honorable is not foolish to see.
The bench gives the Faceless the what for. He's very hurt. That's good. Alright, Taylor Swift does not have an abundance of actions. We know what this lady's gonna do. She's gonna come down and hit us with a harbor wave. All I care about right now is not spawning another pod and theoretically buying us another turn timer.
Where you tell me. You won't never forces are near.
Perfect. I said all I cared about was not spawning another pod. What happened?
It's time to focus.
Worst possible outcome. Well. Oh, good. We don't have enough reach with the grenade. Perfect. Well, then. This is delightful. Lovely. Where is my boy Sylvester Stallone? All right, Stallone. This buys us a turn, destroys all the cover on these guys. I feel like this is a solid use of our time. We should have given Taylor Swift a bonus action before we did that, though. It does buy us another round on the timer. We're gonna need to be in cover at the end of this. Alright, Steve. We're gonna move you here. I need you to finish off the Faceless. No, finish the Faceless. The Faceless, Steve. We're in a run and gun fight. This is run and gun time.
If the elders had expected
Freebie for the bench.
then I wouldn't be here.
I got your stuff here.
Tay-Tay, you could give a bonus action to Stallone. Which, honestly, not be horrifically disuseful. Because there really isn't, but that leaves you just sitting here. Are you, and you are flanked? No, you're not flanked. We might potentially get that stun lancer with a shot from Stallone here. Mbasso could maybe contribute something. Teddy Roosevelt. You're not going to be able to see shit from there, though, Rose. We really needed Teddy Roosevelt to be like one tile faster. Mbasso is not going to be able to do anything, and is, by the way, all cloaked up now, so what we really should do is move her into a location where she's not going to get revealed by some bullshit shot, so that we can maybe use her silent killer ability. Let's move her to here. Taylor Swift, we got to go for the bonus action. We have so many people in such a tight cluster that harbor wave may be the wave that capsizes the ship here. No, don't shoot at that. Take advanced officer, I like, but the heavy lancer is the more important target. Even though he's lower chance to hit, he's the man that's got to go down. We can deal with the other guys if we have to with the combination of a little Overwatch or something. So we bring Teddy Roosevelt up here. He's in full cover. Roosevelt, we're going to put you on Overwatch. This guy's going to move up to full cover. Go on Overwatch. We're going to take a shotgun blast. Teddy Roosevelt from downtown. That's right, Pete. All that time I spent shooting pheasants back there, we weren't just eradicating the passenger pigeon, Pete. We were also getting shot through full cover in complete and total bullshit maneuver. I'm getting real tired of full cover just not doing its job, though. Does this just hit the map? How fucking enormous is this? That just hits the whole map, I guess.
Faced with the prospect of death, your soldiers grasp at any means to delay their passage. What will they tell me Were I to grant them mercy,
Oh, they paused the turn timer while the Chosen is out. Son of a bitch, I wish I had noticed that earlier.
I need more ammo.
That would have made a significant difference. Turn timer, timer pauses when that happens. So, we have to revive 3 people here, or somebody is going to get captured by the Chosen. We also have a guy on Overwatch, which is going to make that extraordinarily difficult to do. Because we need to be like... The other thing I hate about Harbor Wave is that it pushes you. It also shoves you out of the road. So, like, we could do it from here. Well, Stallone, you're going to have to take the Overwatch, buddy. Just hope he misses. Wow, somebody actually missed a shot for a change. What the fuck are the odds of that? Alright, revive. Get on your feet. Oh, Taylor Swift is not even dazed. No, let's not worry about that, actually. This lady's gonna come running at us and try and throw a blind grenade at us. That's gonna be her next move. Her next move is gonna be blind grenade. The bench has nothing. Alright, we're not gonna get anything out of Thurgood Marshall. We just gotta move. Go for the revive.
Easy now, soldier. I can't get my bearings.
That gives us Steve Irwin back on his feet. We could put him on Overwatch. It does no good. We could also fire at that. Taylor Swift, we could move you to full cover for literally no purpose.
I'm going.
I got nothing else. Teddy, any chance you get a kill here? What about if you just come shotgun him in the spine, though? I sincerely doubt this is going to spawn another pod. We already fucked that monkey. No, don't shoot the goddamn thing. Shoot the advanced officer in the heart. Pete, did you just say we already fucked that monkey? Yes, I did say we already fucked that monkey, mostly because we already fucked that monkey. We can't, you know, that monkey is done. We can't go for him again. So the blind grenade's gonna be very bad. Because it's gonna hit these guys. But really what we want to do is make sure it doesn't hit anybody. Steve, spread out a little. We want to try and encourage it to not hit people who are going to be potentially sticking shotguns in this bitch's mouth. Oh, good. Great time for Overwatch units to show up. That's what we needed. Alright, now we got some time to deal with the Chosen here. Taylor Swift has Blade Master. You don't have any bullets, though, and she's immune to melee. That's a problem-ish. Well, Taylor Swift, as long as you have a bullet in your gun, and you do, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna run and gun.
Going in for the kill.
Up to here, and you're gonna shoot this woman in the chin. In a minute. We might see if Sylvester Stallone can shred a little bit of that armor before we send you in. Roosevelt, you're probably gonna reload and shoot from where you're at as much as it galls me. So Stallone, you can't even see the Chosen from there. What about here? You can see her from here? Good enough.
Tired of waiting around.
It's not gonna be, well, it is, I was gonna say it's not gonna be a great shot, but actually it's a flank shot. It's not bad. Hey, come on, Pete. Not trusting old Sylvester Stallone. Look at it. Come up there. I'm gonna get it done, Pete. Come on, this is the way I roll. When the chips are down, Sylvester Stallone is the man that you count on. Be like, man, I really need this one. You'd be like, oh, you know what? Sylvester Stallone is the man who can do the job. And then Tay-Tay, 99% chance to hit. Only 9 from a Hunter's Instincts. I really would have liked to have gotten a little more there. If we can get close, we get bonus damage. You know what? 56% is not acceptable. Hurl a frag at her. If we're not going to kill her, and it sort of looks like there's a pretty reasonable chance we're not going to get the kill here. If we can't kill her, what we do want to do is at least make the bitch run away. Can you get a shot on her? And is there any way? Okay, you have a shot from here. It's just going to be real bad. The other thing we could do is have you advance and go on Overwatch, which we do have reinforcements coming in, so that's not a terrible idea.
I need to reload.
We have one more trick in the bag, potentially. 82% chance. This would be enough to put her in runaway. Okay, we're not going to get the Chosen on this one, but we've got to get her gone. We may not get the kill, although it's going to be real close. Didn't even reveal ourselves. How much health you got left? We need 6 damage. We need 6. Okay, you know what, Thurgood Marshall? Now is your moment. Now is the hour. This is the place, Thurgood Marshall. It's a terrible chance, but he's done it! Thurgood! I am beyond impressed, Thurgood Marshall. That... Unbelievable. Who just got benched? You just got benched, girl! You just got benched!
Capable of besting me more than once.
We've proven the Chosen can be hurt. Now we just have to work on putting them down for good.
She just got benched.
Moving out.
Crikey, Pete. I don't know what to say about that one. I do, Pete. I say, bully! That's my partner. Did you see the work that man just did right there? Beautiful. All right, Taylor Swift, it's time for you to turn into a whirling dervish of destruction and destroy all these men. Do you not have Blade Master, Taylor Swift? I thought you had Blade Master. Okay, well, we're still not out of the woods then, because this is a lot of bad guy, and... Alright, Stallone. You're not bringing a whole lot to the table here, are you? Well, we can move you up to bad cover. I'm actually concerned about this robot. The robot... Although, Steve Irwin, can you handle the robot? All you need to be able to do is see the robot. Like, from there, you definitely can't see the robot, though. You could combat protocol the robot, but that's going to be not good enough. So, Taylor Swift, if you come around here, you can shoot. You have flank shots on 2 people from this. Okay. So, you're coming around the corner, then. And this guy really needs a spinectomy. They gave him the spinectomy, but it wasn't enough. We might be able to finish that guy off with our Temnotic rifle. We're going to set up and hope that we can do that. We have a bad chance. Alright. We'll revisit that in a moment. Bully? I don't think we're going to get the robot. I really don't.
Whatever you say.
We might have to set up to just accept the fact that we're not going to get the robot. Teddy Roosevelt, though. That shot. Oh, 92% from Stallone? Okay, we may be okay here. 6 damage, shredded his armor. Alright, the bench. You can get to that man, which means all we have to do is get the robot. Steve Irwin should be able to see the... He should be able to combat protocol the robot here for sure. He can. Alright, advanced mech goes down to Steve's combat protocol. Crikey, Pete. You can toss a gunny sack over that one's head. He's coming home with me, mate. That one is coming home with me. And then the bench is just going to come up here and go ahead and bench this guy because Teddy Roosevelt with the surprise kill from out of the blue on that shield bear. Teddy in the bench this mission. You know what? These guys are getting commendations when this one is over.
Any other contacts? Get those charges deployed.
They're getting commendations at the end of this mission. They'll be like, you know what? We gotta do something to recognize the work of Teddy and the bench when they're saving this city. Teddy and the bench have single-handedly saved this city from destruction now on like 12 different occasions. We got to do something to recognize these guys. We got to do it. Also, now I could rush in here and be very brazen. I'm gonna actually not do that. I want to put as many turns on a turn counter as I can and get the team as close together as possible. I know this adds a little, but I think there's like a reinforcement mechanic once we blow the thing up, and I want to make sure nobody gets killed by reinforcements. So we're gonna play this one a little close to the vest. We've already, thanks to the amazing performance of Thurgood Marshall, done better than we had any right to do on this mission already. There we go. That buys us plenty of time for a newbie, Emily Deschanel, to get in there and get the job done. In fact, let's buy ourselves one more turn here from Steve the Immortal Irwin. And take that. Hey, crikey, Pete, another one for the old Steve. And then why don't we just have that old Tay come in here and maybe crack a reload, Pete? Hey, Pete, how come you haven't mentioned the stalwart contributions of my beautiful and buxom babe over there? I really feel like Tete has been more than pulling her weight on this one.
Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
She's been doing some work over there, Pete, and I feel like maybe she's not necessarily getting the recognition that she deserves. Okay, if we plant the X4, that should be mission then? I believe we revealed ourselves, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active. That transmitter is history.
Nope, we've done it. All right. So once again, the paradigm continues. Despite the appearance of a Chosen there, we still pulled it out. 2 soldiers wounded, one of which was not wounded by hand. You know what? It wasn't fantastic, but 10 free ability points for the team. That ain't nothing, and we should have been pulling some big promotions there. If Thurgood Marshall didn't score an uncommon valor commendation for that mission, there is no justice in this world. But I'm Thurgood, the bench Marshal, Pete. Bringing justice to this world is what Thurgood Marshall does.
Follow the example of the elders and show patience.
Yeah. Whatever you were saying, Speaker Ryan. Keep bringing the Chosen out. Keep giving me those free ability points. You keep lining them up, and I'll keep shotgunning them into chunks. There is no justice in this world. No justice. No justice. Teddy Roosevelt gets the bump, but Thurgood, the bench marshal, overlooked. This is clear discrimination. Okay, you know what? I'm calling it. There's discrimination on the force. There's a new subplot for Teddy and the bench suddenly. We've got some racial injustice happening right here, and I'm not going to stand for it. I will not stand for this kind of behavior on the bench. Taylor Swift is out for 15 days. That's unfortunate. Picked up 2 Illyrium cores. Not that we can use them. Got an advanced expanded magazine. Most importantly, we did kill a Chosen and thwart a dark event that was really going to pork us. A major breakthrough there. That one would have been catastrophic. Operation Frost Beast has been... The Frost Beast has been slain. They're good to bench, Marshal. I'm telling you, there's no justice in this world. The little guy comes off of the bench, or rather, the bench comes off of the bench, fighting tired, hits the miracle shot from downtown with the shotty to take out the Chosen, gets passed over for promotion, and now he's got combat fatigue. This is not combat fatigue. You shut up, Beatos. I'm spinning a yarn here.
Now there is only emptiness.
Again, would you shut up? I'm spinning a yarn about Thurgood Marshall and how he's completely, utterly inchoate with rage and fury about the racial injustice that's going on in this squad. I'm beginning to wonder maybe if the police captain who oversees Teddy and the bench, he's got to be crooked. That's the only explanation for it. He's a racist monster. He's not only be like, I can't put up with you, bench, Teddy, you guys wrecking the city out there, you loose cannons, and then he like hurls shit around his office. Also, the reason he's always upset like that is though he just really doesn't like Thurgood Marshall because he's a massive bigot. Subplot, they're gonna have to expose the bigotry of the chief and get him displaced with, you know, another new irascible chief who's also angry because Teddy and the bench are still loose cannons at the end of the day, but you know what? They're racially just loose cannons. You got to give them that. You also got to give me the fact that it's time to end this episode. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see Teddy and the bench fight for not only humanity, but also racial equality. Might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.